What's good, superstars? Back with another digital comics video. You got Superstar Joe. You got the Superstar fam in the building. How's it going, fam? Bam, 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 bam. Oh. He's got somebody right there with the left hook. You got Lotso in the building. How's it going, guys? Hopefully you love some Lotso. When are we getting Lotso in digital collectible format? I need one right now, guys. If you are new here, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we post about your favorite projects, your favorite digital collectibles. Having the bell on, you never know if we're gonna take a video down. If you have the bell on, you watch the video early. Make sure that you are in. You know we're controversial over here. You know that we're super controversial. But also, if you want, you can become a Superstar VIP. It's $2.99 a month. You hit the join button underneath the video. You get access to our spreadsheets, first dibs on merch. Every single month, we give away a star in the Superstar constellation, and so much more to this program. You get one of those stars next to your name. You get entries into the SUP program. You're saying, what's going on? If you're new here, you're overwhelmed by the utility you've already heard about in the first 30 seconds of the video. Follow us on X. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us. Go to our Discord. Join the Discord. All right. You want to be in the Discord. You need it for any time that we do any types of giveaways, sweepstakes, that type of thing. We like to have entries in the Discord, the SUP. Depends on the Discord. The Star Boys project depends on the Discord. Make sure you're in the Discord. What's the SUP, you ask? It's where we give away things every single month. End of the month, the ways to enter, becoming a VIP member. The longer you're on the VIP program, the more stars you have, which is your entries. Minting Cryptoids with our link. We are Cryptoids ambassadors. Link is in the description of every single video. Mint with that. Let us know in the Discord that you minted, how many you're minting. Today, there's huge promos going on. There's a couple promos going on for Cryptoids. So if you take advantage of that, let us know in the Discord, and you will get entries into our giveaways as well. If you buy any merch, you will get giveaways. You'll get entered into the giveaways. And if you do not win, we will retain half of your entries for next month. So we're trying to incentivize you to win at some point. We also have a great contest going on right now. We are down to the final 25. Who wants to be an millionaire? There will be more details on this coming out probably next week. The round was meant to close on October 12th, which is tomorrow, and it closed the first day that it started, so October 5th. But hashtag soon we'll be giving out more details on the next round. We'll have to keep you posted on that. Guys, thank you so much for being here for the video. I'm going to jump quickly into the news. Whoops, that's the wrong tab. Stop sharing. Let's share this tab. I got to do it again. Sorry, guys. This is what happens when you're by your lonesome. You know. Hashtag blame Rob in the comments, please. Here is the Twitter news. Yesterday, he did a great video. He was by himself yesterday. Hashtag blame Joe. But this one thing can change everything for the OMI token. So if you are an OMI holder, maybe you want to hear what Rob had to say. Really interesting video. Definitely go check it out. Metaverse Life. I don't know if he's just got like unlimited giveaways, but every single day doing a new giveaway, and they're the easiest giveaways to enter. All you have to do is follow him on X, retweet the posts that he's putting out, and you are entered. I mean, great way to keep the community together. And at the same time, he's like traveling the world. So, I mean, you got to give him kudos for your running contest while he's on the road. Congrats to you. Thank you for doing that for the fan. This is a promo. This is a promo for today. Today, if you did not know, Cryptoids had the Marathon of Madness live stream. They went for over 8 hours. Shout out to Steph. Shout out to Poof. You guys did a great job for that. But in honor of the Marathon of Madness, Cryptoids made every single line Disney, Star Wars, Cryptoids, like ZUFO, Motu, all of them. Didn't matter what you bought. You buy one, they are matching it. They're going to deliver it to you probably next week. That's what this seems to be the pattern for the BOGOs. But it has never been for ZUFO. It has never been for Motu. And today only, all of the lines are buy one, get one free. So as you're seeing this video, I think it's up until midnight Eastern. So if you didn't see that on October 11th, then you might be out of luck. Why do I say might be? You will hear about that in just a second. Shout out to Bones, always putting out the great information. You had the whole breakdown. If you didn't see the 8-hour stream and you want to skip to the parts that you want to learn about, there is a nice breakdown here to let you know what they talked about and the timestamp. So very, very nice to have that. Superstar Steve, he heard about the buy one, get one. He said he's going to be eating top ramen the rest of the week because of Cryptoids. But I know that he did buy a couple cubes, and he will be getting some BOGOs again next week. This is huge. All right. We knew that they were coming out with some kind of a comic book. This is also part of the video at the end of the video here, but they did give a little sneak peek, and then actually they showed the whole comic book off actually in the live stream. And I got a lot to say about this, but shout out to Cassie and Elliot, who were great to listen to. They were on the live stream and they were talking about their creation. They were the artists and the writers of the of the comic, and I have so much to say about this, so we're going to get to that. There are 3 rarities: common, rare, and grail. We're learning this all like throughout the days, right? Yesterday and today. And we also get a sneak peek of Yoda in the stream. So I mean, this is amazing.
Star Wars. And my favorite.
And here you can see some Star Wars stuff being shown off, like the early processes. They got the sketches, just amazing. They make sure that they're all the same level. You can see like the lines where the eyeballs, make sure they're all in the same line, so the proportions are all there. I love learning about the background behind the collectibles. I think it should be something that's much more prominent in the space. I think all platforms should be given a little bit of detail behind the creation, which is so much fun. Like, it makes me more attached to this collectible. Like, we don't even have this collectible yet, and I'm attached to it. Like, look at Yoda there. Look at him. First, he's starting out with the sketch. You get the colorization going. Just incredible to see. Like, it's by hand. Some of the stuff is by hand. It's just there's so much that goes into it, and the people who do this hard work, they deserve the praises and they deserve to be recognized. I think there should be names associated with some of this stuff, because this is art. This is art, all right? Like, look at it. This is Yoda, and it looks incredible. I don't even watch Star Wars. I know who Yoda is. That's Yoda right there, and that's Cryptoys Yoda. Look at this too. You can see the materials on the side. Like, I'm loving it. I'm loving. I just want to hear when they drop this. I want to hear them talk about it even more in detail. This is just a little teaser here, but yeah, this is going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts. Shout out to everybody who's completed that Star Wars set. Obviously, we haven't done that yet. We've only gotten the one Grail, the Luke. I think we're close on the rest of them, but we don't have Grail Leia. We don't have Grail Vader. So unfortunately, we're not getting an airdrop, I don't think, if we don't get there by October 31st. But Disney, we're getting there. We need a couple girls there too. I think we're kind of similar on Star Wars Disney, to be honest with you. Nick Star just set, I don't know if I've ever seen this number, 309,000 on the game. Maybe Bones has like 320 or something like that. But shout out to you, Nick Star. He's always in the Discord as well, doing great stuff. But yeah, there's the Yoda, another close-up. Shout out to Hanano. It's incredible. You can see the side of the arm. You can see the cane. This is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a fun one. I'm curious to see how they do the different rarities. I know that there's going to be a Yoda that goes to the 12. People hold the 12 of Star Wars, but then there's another Yoda that they're planning. I'm curious to see how they change it up. This video here is about the comic book. Maybe I will play it in just a second with sound for you guys. And then we have, this is something that's pretty cool too. Magic Eden is doing a drop of 100 tokenized Pokemon cards released a single pack. Now, we've seen where they do, where there's companies that do Pokemon cards, then they distribute them like between share. They kind of make it like shares of a card. I believe this is a 1-to-1. So I believe like whatever card you get the physical backing. I have to do more research on this. I just got someone tag me in it today, but it seems like if you land the card, you get the physical back, at least from this description here. Introducing tokenized digital collectibles, a new way to collect on Magic Eden. On October 18th, the first drop from Collector Crypt will feature 100 tokenized Pokemon cards released as single packs. Some of the top cards in this drop are, and then they give like super rare cards. All of these cards are 100% physically backed and redeemable. So you can, I don't know if you turn in your NFT to get the physical or how it works. Like, are they holding it in trust for you? I have to do more research on this, but this is kind of really cool. Like, this is actually pretty dope. That fact that it's backed by the physical, this kind of goes into what we're going to talk about a little bit later in the comic video as well. You guys see the title, but this is piquing my interest, and it's not because it's like a card that's split by two people. I believe it's a 1-to-1. You own the NFT, you also own the physical, or you have a chance to get the physical. I like that. I like where you have to use the digital to get into the physical. I think that's the way that it should be. Just like the Funko Pop stuff, I feel like they should be teaching you through veve. You want to get that Funko Pop physical, you have to be on veve. Force the people to learn about the NFTs, and then they might learn something that they actually love. And if this is how this seems. This seems like we know that they want cards, so why not teach them to collect the NFT to get the physical? This is groundbreaking. This is its own video. I need to make a new video. You guys convinced me. Thanks, guys. Also, just did this right before the stream, 41 minutes ago. Buy 5. So today they have a buy one get one for all lines. Not only that, until Sunday at midnight Eastern, they have a BOGO for the Motu, and on top of that, you get, if you buy one Motu cube, you're going to get one of the cover variants for the Cryptoys. I think if you buy 3, you get the 2, and then if you buy 5, you get all 3 cover variants. So we max minted line 1. We don't have a He-Man yet. We need to get into the He-Man line. We do have Skeletor. It was a debate. It was a debate between wave 1 and wave 3. You can also mix, I think, between the 5, or between the 3, and they'll still get it to you. But we wanted that extra golden ticket, so we went all 5 on wave 1. So we're going to get all 3 cover variants, which are signed by the artist and the writer, which is awesome. And then we're going to get a BOGO for the Motu promo, and we're getting the BOGO for today's promo. So because we did it today, we're getting 10 cubes for free, 3 comics, and a golden ticket. Like, that's incredible value for buying 5. And compared to anything that's been out for Cryptoids, I think this might be the best deal that they've done so far. And it's FA Cryptoids comic, which I got to talk about again. Like, there's so much to talk about. If you guys are into the Cryptoids and you're going to buy them anyway, there is the link. Use the Superstar Money link. Let us know in the Discord that you use that get entered into our giveaways as well at the end of the month. It's a no-brainer if you're going to be buying anyway. Might as well use that link. And get extra utility. We're all about that utility at Superstar Money. If you've been watching the channel, you know that we are going to continue to bring utility to everybody here. All right, so I wanted to also talk about this. So this is the title. The title of the video is about these comics that are newer and doing what we wanted to see. We put out this video, did you waste your money on digital comics? Because there was nothing different happening in the space. We were just getting reprints or reproductions of existing comics, and we were having enough of it, and just like it was starting to frustrate us. And even though there were big comics IRL, it wasn't something that was unique and something that I felt like would, and Rob, same thing, we didn't feel like it would bring in the masses because they have the option IRL, and the chase is IRL. This is something that is just letting you get a piece of that. It's more for the fandom. I felt like we need to make something unique that draws people into the physical, into the digital, where they need the digital in order to be like having that. You want the chase item to be the physical, the digital, and maybe even the digital to get into a physical, but you have to have the digital. Digital needs to be the token, needs to be the gate, because the whole point of the digital is that you can make it a token gate, right? So in order to do that with physical, making the digital as the token gate, I think is the key. Having a copy of something that exists IRL, there's no real utility there. It's just maybe it lets you read the book. That's about it. So Batman, we gave that example. We gave Amazing Fantasy. These are all existing in real life. This is to let you into that fandom. You maybe can never own a real Amazing Fantasy, so now you can own the digital version, but you can also own a facsimile. There's other options. You can read it on Marvel Unlimited. We wanted to see a little bit more utility, and I feel like that is what we get. Now, we brought up some examples that might be important down the line. First ever digital comic is this one here that we showed, Marvel Comics #1. So I think that's a big deal still. First ever. If people are going to look at first ever digital comic on the blockchain, it's going to be this one. All right. So this is going to have value at some point, or maybe not have value, but it's going to be something that people will look at. What was the first ever digital comic? It will be Marvel Comics 1, undisputed. First ever veve exclusive cover art, Fantastic Four 13, rare and ultra rare. So those are first ever. That's a unique aspect to those comics. All right, to me, even being first comic ever and first exclusive cover, they're cool, but I don't think it's enough yet. The thing is, you can only get these in digital format, right? So that might be enough. So this, I feel like this utility is a little bit more than this one, but this is first ever digital. This is going to matter to somebody at some point. This is where we started to get interesting, was with the Bat Cowl comics. We have Batman the Legacy Cowl #1. That's the first ever like exclusive story on digital. So like this story is only on digital, and you're starting to make a line of it. You got Legacy #2. So they're starting to make a digital line, which is something that I'm really strongly believe in, because you can only get that through digital. This makes digital important because you can only get that there. If the fandom of Batman wants to hear or read this story, they need to come into this space and learn about the space. I think that's important. So these are the examples that we gave. Then at the end of the video, we talk about what other utility can there be that makes digital important. And we've started to see it. We've started to see it a little bit with these drops that are coming out from New York Comic Con, and with what Cryptoids just did is like perfect example of what we've been preaching. I don't know if they listen to the channel. I'm sure not, because I'm sure these things have all been in development, but this is what we want to see. So let me pull this screen back up here. We have Ron English. This is the first comic that we're going to talk about here. And the cool part is that there is a Ron English big top propaganda #1. This is the cover here. I'm not sure if there's variant covers. It's just a quick research, but that does exist IRL. But now you're getting a couple different. So if these are exclusive to digital, that's important, because people who follow Ron English, who like his comics, they can come and they can read these. And if they want these covers, they have to come to veve. They have to join digital. This is important. This is why I like this drop. All right. then we have the other big deal, right? Marvel and veve. Now, this is a little bit different. This is only physical, but this is brand recognition. So it's important to have veve represented on this physical comic. The thing that kind of irks me a little bit about this is you can only get it at the con. I'm not sure if there's going to be other ways to obtain this, but NYCC booth exclusive. So you kind of limit who is able to redeem or get one of these. But at the same time, you're sharing a comic with Marvel. Like you're in a physical Marvel book, which is kind of important. I mean, I'm sure that there's other exclusives that they've done. I mean, we've seen them, but I'm sure it's difficult to get in there. We've seen the Disney Marvel, obviously, but this cover here, I've heard that this Spider-Man Returns has a bunch of different covers. Oh, you can't even see the screen. I bet. I've been doing this new thing where I share tabs individually, and I keep forgetting to switch. So this one here, still a big deal. It's physical only, but you got veve, and this is like great exposure for the brand. I don't think that this is the biggest deal from the weekend. I really like that the Ron English is it's only exclusive. You can only get it there. This is cool because you can only get it at the Marvel booth. If people are interested in this exclusive cover, somebody put a picture out and they showed like 8 different exclusive covers for this, but I like what they're doing here because they're bringing the two brands together, and they're putting themselves into physical and Marvel. I hope that at some point they kind of do what they did with the Addiction, which we're going to get into next, with Marvel, where you can kind of pair from release date, and then maybe even have exclusive on veve. Like I feel like that's the bridge. So I feel like this is the starting point, and then people who get the physical be like, oh, what's this veve thing? And then they learn about it, and then they see, oh, okay, now I can get the physical or the digital if I really want to. Maybe that's the next step where you put both, and then we go into only physical or only digital, or you can get the physical only if you buy the digital. I think that has to happen. I think you need to force people's hands into token gating. That's how they learn about this type of utility of NFTs. Like people think NFTs, cash grab, scam. What if it is a token gating for physical, like IRL? That's what it's going to be. Like long term, your house, you're going to be on the blockchain. You want to sell your house, you got to sell the token. That's how it should be. You're going to want to sell your car, you're going to have to sell a token. You're going to be able to track all owners. You're going to be able to know who holds it. I feel like this is the future of the space, and this is the perfect way to educate. Starting small, start with comic books. Say you want this physical comic, go buy the digital, and then redeem your token for it. At least that's how I feel it should be, at least to grow the space. We're going to share the next tab. I said Addiction. I think that this is the most groundbreaking thing for veve at the con. They have the first reveal of this comic in digital and physical simultaneously. This is happening tomorrow, actually. Big deal. And they have some veve artwork, which is going to be physical as well. So very, very cool to see this happening. I think this is the biggest deal so far, that you're going to have the digital and physical. Now, like I said, you just got to figure out the gating. How do you get, so you have to get it in the digital? That's why I really like the Ron English thing. If you want that cover, you got to buy it through veve. At least so it seems. Not sure if they're going to have any physicals around at Comic-Con. Let me know in the comments if you guys heard any more about that. But this is a really big deal. The story is being promoted pretty much through digital, and you can pick up the physical. I think if you want this too, they have it available on the website, so it's not as limited or gated as maybe the Spider-Man one is. But I really like that this is coming out. It's the first ever where it's going to be digital and physical at the same time coming out. So that's a big deal, and it shows that they're willing to do something like that. Maybe Marvel will do that next. My hope is that's the progression. You go from just physical with the veve logo on it, then you go to physical, digital, same time, something similar to what you're doing with the Addiction, and then you move on to digital only, exclusive, kind of like the Palm, and maybe like Cryptoids is kind of doing here, and then maybe you do one where you have to own the digital to move into the physical. I keep saying the same thing, but I kind of want to hit home that point. I really want to know what you guys think about that. And this is another big news. This is kind of more up my alley. Again, I would love to see this be a gate to unlock a physical. Like if you wanted the physical copy of this, you have to own the digital. I think that's the way. I think that is the way that the space has to move, and not just for collectibles. Like I said earlier, this is for education purposes, to teach people about gating and making people want to learn. If I hold these things, I get something. Like I'm going to be able to, I'm buying this to get this. This is the only way to do it. I think that is the way the space moves forward. I think that's the way, like, That's why we're so bullish on Cryptoids. We love their gamification, the utility that's going to come from it. But I think even just this little comic stuff here, very important. They're using it for promotion. So, I mean, obviously, another great way to make utility is to promote and help you sell out some drops and stuff like that. But I think there's more to it. And I think there's a bigger way to push this forward. Hopefully they have physical comics in the pipeline, and it requires you to hold the digital, because that's how you grow the space. I'm telling you, that's how you grow the space. Let's watch this. Let's watch this. Hopefully you guys can hear this. Guys, this is massive. All right, this is massive for a lot of reasons. Now let me explain to you exactly why this is so massive. We have here an exclusive covers, but not only exclusive covers, we have exclusive stories with licensed IP. I mean, it starts out with He-Man in original comic format, converting into Cryptoids format. So not only that, collaborating with Cryptoids IP from the ZOOFO. This is showing you how in bed Cryptoids is with Mattel, with Masters of the Universe. And if they're able to do this and pull this off, and then bring in other IP to create stories for and create comics for, this is crazy. All right, that you have to understand where this could go. This could be the beginning of something. Like this entertainment wing of Cryptoids could be the beginning of something else. Like if they're able to put this whole storyline together and Masters of the Universe fans pick up on this, oh, there's a new line of comic and I can only get it on digital, joining Cryptoids, buying a cube, because now you're buying a cube, you're learning about the ecosystem, you're learning about the block, you're learning about the Cryptoiverse whenever they develop the games, you're learning about all that, and at the same time, you're getting access to a comic about your favorite characters from the MOTU, from the Masters of the Universe, and you're going to get a nice story about it. And the best part is it's created by the Cryptoids team. They have that much flexibility. They have that much pull with Mattel. Mattel is investors in the company. Now we are seeing it for ourselves here in that they're able to develop storylines around the IP. It's not just their own IP that they can use in this stuff. Like we've always thought to date, like they're only going to do these entertainment pieces with ZOOFO. They have He-Man and Skeletor in this comic book. And this is game changer. This is game changer. We've seen on Palm, they have exclusive Batman books, but they don't have like their own IP where, and I guess it is their own IP because Palm and DC are the same, I guess. DC basically exclusive with Palm. But I mean, this is the way. This is the way. That's in the thumbnail. I don't know if I'm going to put that in the title of the video, but I don't know. I think I got to pull this up and say, is this the end? No, this is not the end. This is the way. Okay. This is the way. And we're getting that sneak peek of Yoda. A little bit of a longer video today, but I needed to go through this with you guys. This is how we have to see comic books. This is how we have to utilize NFT technology. This is how we have to do things in this space, because this is incredibly bullish. And from that last video where there was none of this to now we have all of these huge drops coming out, all of this different type of utility around comic books, finally starting to get excited about the way that this space is moving. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see how this goes. in a year from now as you get that Motu comic, the entire line out and who it brings in and stirs up. And what else can they do? Who else can they collaborate with? What other brands? Are we going to get a Barbie comic? Are we going to get Hot Wheels something, a movie? Like, who knows? Are they going to make TV shows out of this? This is the beginning, and we're so lucky, and I'm so grateful that we're able to take this in right now. Guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Is this the way? Do we need to have reprints of existing comics, or do we need to start to see stuff like this, utility and tying it to the real world? And this is how we kind of mesh the two together. I want to hear from you guys, so let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar, smash the subscribe button down below, hit the bell notification so you know whenever we post. Share the video, share this video out. Let's see how many people get to see this and see what they think about it. But I think overall positive video for the space. And if you want, you can make a superstar VIP. Helps the channel, also enters you into all kinds of stuff. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. I love you. Bye.